Hey, what's up YouTube? This is a brand new channel. I'm Moose and I'm calling it non-repairable. An introduction to the first subject and kind of the namesake of the channel is my non-repairable branded 2008 Lexus GX 470. Hopefully I'm not alone in the idea that this doesn't really look like it's non-repairable. You might be thinking, oh, maybe it's got a destroyed engine or destroyed transmission, or maybe it was crashed and I already fixed it. That's what you may be thinking. But this is a 2008. These were not sold in Japan, they were produced in Japan. And it's very similar to the Prado 120 Land Cruiser, full-time four-wheel drive 4.7 liter V8. Very, very capable off-road vehicles. This has the adjustable suspension. The back goes up or down, but this was branded non-repairable by the insurance company due to drug paraphernalia. It was a theft recovery. I purchased it from the IAAI auction in Phoenix. I've had it for a couple months now and I've been going back and forth on what to do. I was thinking that even though it had a non-repairable brand on the Arizona certificate of title, that I would be able to make the minor repairs that it needed and take it through a level 3 inspection and get a restored salvage title. Unfortunately, that's not the case. At least not yet. So that's kind of where we're at. We're going through all of the hoops that you have to jump through to try and make what has been branded a non-repairable vehicle into a restored salvage. And the process, which I'll get into more, is pretty lengthy. I actually have to either, these are a body on frame construction, so you can remove, it's a very heavy duty frame. You can remove the body from the frame, and ADOT has a carve out in their policy for a way that you can get a vehicle like this registered, is to swap the frame and then or swap the body. If by chance the body was badly damaged, you could swap out the body and keep the frame, and then you use those two VIN numbers, the one for the new frame and the one for this vehicle, to apply for a construction title, a signed VIN, special construction, that's what it is. And so it's going to have a special construction assigned VIN number. The two VIN numbers assigned by the manufacturer of both the new frame and this original unit will go away. They'll more or less will disappear. And a new VIN will be assigned by Arizona. It'll be like a it will be a sticker inside of the door jamb here, and it just says AZ assigned VIN, and it's got a new number, and then I'll get a title. As long as it passes level 3 inspection at that time, then I can get a restored salvage title with that new assigned VIN number. Kind of a long process, but it's a lot of work to change out the frame. I was able to find a frame up in Phoenix at a scrapyard. I should be able to pick that up in the next couple days. And I have a shop that I'm going to be using with a lift, and I'm going to just document kind of the whole process of taking it apart and bringing it back to life. But it runs so good, it drives so well. It's a shame to think that this would just be scrapped or even just used for parts. So I ended up paying a little bit more for it than I normally would have for this model, but they're so popular, and it's it's not been wrecked, which is really rare. Most all the vehicles that come out of the insurance auction have been wrecked. The worst thing that this had was a interior full of some homeless people's belongings, because it was a theft recovery. Just to hammer home, the reason why this was made non-repairable is for the potential for drugs and for drug paraphernalia. They called it a biohazard, and they said it's non-repairable. Basically scrapping a vehicle. And then you swap out the frame on it, which has nothing to do with the interior or drugs or anything else, and then you can get restored salvage title. It's stupid, but it's going to give me an opportunity to take the frame off and do some modifications, some very popular modifications that'll be a lot easier on the new frame. I'm going to put some nice suspension on it, and a few other tasteful modifications, and I'm going to document all of those. So welcome to non-repairable life, and look forward to documenting a lot of this. And it's not going to just be this car. I have a lot of different projects that that come up, and I've been thinking, you know, maybe it'd be good to document a lot of the different interactions that I have with people and things that we're working on. This is just another quick intro. I'm not gonna do the full thing because I still need to pull it out, and it needs finished being cleaned. We just got back from a trip to California. This is El Toro. This is our Fleetwood Revolution. Sorry, the generator's gonna be low. Fleetwood Revolution. It's a 2003. I'm sorry, it's 2004 diesel pusher 40. It's a Fleetwood Revolution 40C. So it has two big slides on this side. This is basically the living room and the kitchen sliding out, and that is the bedroom. Full queen size bed. Once it's slid out, when the slide is out, you can walk all the way around the bed, and it sleeps 8, which is cool, supposedly, but I don't know how you would get 8 in there. Both couches fold out into beds, and then you would have to basically modify, take apart, unscrew the table, and do things that I wouldn't want to do. This last trip, we kept both couches folded up in like the couch position, and they were big enough for both of the boys. And you can put both my sons, and then you can put a air mattress right in the kitchen area. It makes it a little bit tight for walking back and forth. So this last time, our daughter and my wife and I all slept in the back in the bedroom, and the boys slept on the couches, and that was actually a little bit easier because we have the dogs on that trip. It was our first trip, all 5 of us, and both our big dog and our little dog. So look forward to introducing you to the rest of the crew, especially the dogs. Shay Coulee and Teddy the Pooh. They're awesome, both poodle mixes, one tiny one and one huge one. But look forward to documenting and capturing some of the stuff we have going on and the cool stuff that we experience. Yeah.